Modern trucks are criticized for being too civil and soft for real off-roading and display of might. But it turns out that not everything is lost for addicts of extreme performance these days. There is a large number of independent workshops and restoration companies that do what manufacturers were not able to, namely boost all-terrain capabilities of trucks, strengthen chassis, replace suspensions and powertrains, as well as give aggressive treatments to the exterior designs. In today's episode of Automotive Territory Daily News, we'll be reviewing the newest off-roaders of today, as well as some iconic models that do not shy away when the pavement gets rough. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get alerts about the new releases, and let's start the engines. Hennessey Ranger Velociraptor. This Texas-based company has long been working with Ford trucks, and now it has turned its attention to the latest 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor. Before getting the Hennessey treatment, its 2.3-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost produced 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. After gaining a less restrictive stainless steel catback exhaust, ECU tuning, and a high-flow air induction system, the Ranger's power output was increased to 360 horses, and the torque figure soared to 440 pound-feet. The Velociraptor also received 18-inch alloy wheels and the Hennessey-branded 4-inch suspension lift. On the outside, the truck features new LED elements on the front bumper, wider fender flares, BFG off-road tires, and the familiar performance badges. ODYSSEY 21. Built by Spark Racing Technology in conjunction with several EV and automobile parts manufacturers, the ODYSSEY 21 is an off-road all-electric truck that was developed for the competing in the upcoming Extreme E-Racing Series from Formula E. The Dakar-style machine sits on a Spark's standardized chassis fitted with a double wishbone suspension that offers 15 inches of travel. It also rides on huge 37-inch tires from Continental. The ODYSSEY comes equipped with a 550 horsepower electric powertrain, making 679 pound-feet of torque, that is juiced by a battery pack sourced from Williams Advanced Engineering. The production-ready model is expected to run from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, while also being able to climb 53-degree obstacles. Jeep M715 5-quarter. The name of this pickup truck is a historical nod to iconic Jeep trucks of the days long gone that were 1 1/4 tons or simply 5 quarters. The resto mod was based on the 1968 Jeep M715 military truck and was turned into an ultimate 4x4 off-roader. Among the exterior improvements, we should highlight the modified Gladiator Rubicon bumpers, a carbon fiber front end, a 6-foot aluminum bed, new body protection rock rails, plus HID headlights and rear LED lights. The all-terrain prowess was enhanced by strengthening the original chassis, replacing the leaf springs with a heavy-duty link coil suspension system, and adding Dynatrac Pro Rock axles front and rear. As for the powertrain, a 6.2-liter supercharged Hellcrate Hemi V8 producing over 700 horses is placed under the hood to provide limitless might in the field. BUREKO 6x6. On the market since 2007, the Czech manufacturer BUREKO has now joined forces with German engineers, presenting an all-new project of a 6-wheeled 3-axle off-road monster. Based on the 3rd-generation Chevy Silverado, the BUREKO 6x6 combines elements from the 1500 and 2500 models and comes powered by the stock 6.2-liter V8, netting 420 horses. The company also offers 3 stages of tuning for the engine, with the maximum output equaling 1200 horses and the displacement growing to 7 liters. The off-roader is available in 250 configurations, double cab and crew cab, with the latter stretching to 20 feet and 4 inches. Surprisingly, the 6-wheeler is expected to be entirely legal to ride on German roads. If you're more interested in mass-market models, consider watching other episodes on our channel. we'll be leaving some suggestions for you in the information cards. Plus, do consider subscribing and ringing the bell to get notified about the future releases. Let's continue. Land Rover Defenders by ARKONIK. As many startups do, the UK-based ARKONIK was started as a hobby project of its founder Andy Hayes that through the years has evolved into one of the market leaders. The enterprise specializes in restoration and remastering of Land Rover Defenders. Even though the sales are oriented onto North America, the actual platforms for the customization are carefully scouted for in Europe. As its name suggests, the British company makes sure to stay as true as possible to the iconic design without unnecessary modifications. Among ARKONIK's recent builds are the 1989 D90 base so-called, which features two-door roofless body style, and the larger 1991 Decade D110. Both utilize the usual low-stressed 3.5-liter V8 engine that is designed for a life of toil and minimum maintenance. Every detail is carefully restored, and interiors are beautifully decorated with leather upholstery. Hennessey Goliath 6x6. John Hennessey first spoke about the intention to build the 6-wheel all-wheel drive truck in September 2018, and the company has finally released a limited 24-unit run of the Goliath 6x6 based on the latest generation Chevrolet Silverado. As with anything from Hennessey, the first thing we should do is take a look under the bonnet. Though the previously rumored 2.9-liter supercharger upgrade to 705 horsepower has been downgraded in the final production model, the pickup still received a potent 450 horsepower mill. However, even more changes wait for you at the rear, as already capable Silverado C71 off-road package got a completely new rear suspension. Now it features additional axle and an extended truck bed with a roll bar upgrade. Other important additions include an 8-inch lift kit, 20-inch wheels, and BFG 37-inch off-road tires. Ford F-350 by Fab Force. Fab Force Inc. is an American manufacturer of car parts that specializes in creating the highest quality bumpers, rock sliders, and tire carriers for Jeep, Chevy, Dodge, and Toyota trucks and SUVs. The company also offers unique custom projects for the most extreme off-road adventures. Among them is the new Daylighter, based on the 2017 F-350 chassis and designed specifically to take part in the 2019 Easter Jeep Safari in the Moab Desert. The extreme-looking truck receives an 8-inch lift kit that allows to climb rocks and mountains. It also sits on large 24-inch wheels wrapped in 40-inch tires. The Daylighter keeps the Ford's stock 6.7-liter power-stroke turbo diesel engine that makes 450 horses and over 900 pound-feet of torque. Mercedes-Maybach G650 LANDAULET. The exclusive sub-brand from Mercedes is known for over-the-top luxury, so no wonder that the most expensive production SUV ever made is manufactured under its tag. Based on the fully optioned regular G-Class, the LANDAULET has a stretched wheelbase and features portal axles from the ultra-aggressive G63 6x6. With a 6-liter V12 bi-turbo under the hood, the G650 can sprint from 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. And with 17.7 inches of clearance, this SUV is able to ride over any terrain. The cabin of this G-Wagon is split in two by a retractable and dimmable glass partition that separates the driver from the passengers. The premium rear seats recline nearly flat, while the fabric roof over them operates electronically. Flying Huntsman 6x6. The British Chelsea truck does not require an introduction since they have been in business for almost 10 years, bringing some of the most recognizable custom off-road vehicles. Their most prominent project is the Flying Huntsman 6x6 based on the Land Rover Defender. This brute rides on the extended 110 chassis and receives an additional axle with pneumatic actuation. In order to keep up with its size, the old-school mill is replaced with GM's LS3 6.2-liter V8 that makes 430 horsepower. Further modifications include upgraded suspension and braking, high-low ratio drive system, locking differentials, and absolutely gorgeous stitched leather interior. What do you think about these beastly trucks? Did we manage to impress you with this lineup of power and all-terrain capabilities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to turn on notifications about the future releases. Follow the links to watch more episodes of Automotive Territory Daily News and come back soon.